Peace of Christ to all. In this video I will talk about how Moroccan Christians live their Christian life. Moroccan Christians have long faced persecution and discrimination in their country. While Morocco is known for its religious tolerance, the same acceptance does not always extend to minority religions like Christianity. Moroccan Christians are often subject to legal restrictions, social stigma, and even violence. Despite these challenges, Moroccan Christians have found ways to practice their faith and build small groups communities. We will explore the experiences of Moroccan Christians living under persecution and examine the strategies they have used to overcome these challenges. Persecution of Christians in Morocco takes many forms. The government enforces strict laws that regulate religious expression, and public preaching or conversion is illegal. Moroccan Christians also face discrimination and harassment from their Muslim families and neighbors, which can range from social exclusion to physical violence, and they are often excluded from social events and employment opportunities, and some are even disowned by their families. This can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. This makes it difficult for Christians to openly practice their faith, and many are forced to practice in secrecy, and also, they are not allowed to evangelize or proselytize, and converting others from Islam to Christianity is a crime under Moroccan law. This makes it difficult for Moroccan Christians to openly share their faith with others. Strategies used by Moroccan Christians to overcome persecution. Because public worship is prohibited in Morocco, many Christians gather in secret house churches. These underground churches allow Moroccan Christians to worship and read the Bible together. Pray, sing, and someone can preach like a leader and practice the communion, all that in a closed house. What is the impact of international politics on Moroccan Christian persecution? The international community has had little influence on the persecution of Christians in Morocco. Western governments and human rights organizations have occasionally raised concerns about religious freedom in Morocco. But these criticisms have not had a significant impact on the government's policies or attitudes towards Christians. What about Christian organizations? The Christian organizations has no impact. All they care about is advertising for the work they do not do among Christian Moroccan believers. But they help non-Christians financially, thinking that way they can convert them. But when someone became Christian, they took his baptism pictures or videos and after they forget about him. And most of missionaries' evangelism for them is a business. This is why Christian Moroccans face many problems, because the work of Christian organizations and missionaries just produce fake believers. And you would not believe if I tell you, that happened. Some groups, they found their leaders were never Christians but all the time Muslims pretending to be Christians. Imagine the shock that those believers had when they found who they call them pastors. They are Muslims, and who appoint those pastors? Guess who? The missionaries. It is not the lack of discernment, but they knew they are Muslims pretending, but it is good for their business because they can manipulate them and do not object to nothing. So when a missionary meet a fake believer, he can invite him and baptize him, take picture and videos, and send them to his organization or to his church, whoever send him. They do not care if someone is a true believer or a fake believer. Add to that the false teaching they bring with them, the missionaries. What are the denominations in Morocco? The major denomination that Moroccan Christian embrace are Protestant, with different branches like Baptist and Pentecostal, and some from Chrislam movement that make many Christian Moroccans confused, and asking why they need to leave Islam if Islam can take to heaven. And also, they are Moroccan Catholics, but they are small numbers, and most of them were disappointed when the Pope visited Morocco in 2019 and told them to stop evangelizing and they do not try to convert to anyone. And about Orthodox, there are some Moroccans follow the Coptic Church, but to be honest, I do not know how they practice the Orthodox Church traditions and rituals. So, the majority of Moroccan Christians feel lonely and alone. None care about them. But they never forget that there is a God whom they believe in will never forsake them. They live in hard time, but they rejoice and glorify God. And they need your prayers. Wherever you are watching this video, you can pray for them. And remember, they are Christians in many places in the world that are under persecution. Never stop praying for them all. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Ephesians 6:18. Please share and like the video, and subscribe. And post your comments, and I will try to reply as possible as I can. God bless you all.